Hello, Voovers, my YouTube viewers. This is Shelly Mitchell. I am the author of Divine Madness, the YouTube book club channel. I'm not the author of Divine Madness, the YouTube book club channel. I am the author of Divine Madness. Hey! I am thrilled, excited, determined, diligent, faithful. I feel fearless, I feel exuberant, I feel significant, I feel like I'm living with purpose, and I am determined to live a life of fulfillment. And so that's why I come together on these YouTube channels to hope the same, to encourage you all to do the same. So today, our segment is faith. To get over your fear, you have to activate your faith. Faith is not just praying. Faith is doing. Faith is action. And when you put yourself to action, you give God, Holy Spirit, something to work with. It's not waiting for the boat to come and then say, Lord, I need you to save me. The boat is there. Now you just have to jump and hope that you reach the boat. And if you miss the boat, you hit the water and you'll be close to the boat. It's not going to drag you away. You have to have faith to get into the position for God to give you the momentum to achieve the destiny, the location, the thing that you want to achieve. Momentum, faith. And the only way you can do this is to put your fears to action. Last segment ago, I mentioned that I was having a bake sale, and I was hesitant about it because I was thinking, what if people don't come? What if the cake isn't that good? What if this? What if it rains? And so when I created the flyer for the pop-up, the bake sale pop-up, I said rain or shine. I negated any excuses. If it rains, I still have to do it. And if the sun comes out, I still have to go and set out outside in the hot sun. So I said, rain or shine. It rained. It rained on that Saturday. But I set everything up in my house. I sent out messages and I let people know bake sale is still happening. And you all, I sold out. I sold out of all my baked goods. I mentioned that before. I still had some delicious ginger lemonade left, but that's fine. Me and my family, we took care of it. It wasn't a complete loss. Because the income is the same. You know, it's not, I try and separate and allocate my funds for my baking as well as my household, but it's okay. It was good. We enjoyed it, and I did sell some of it. My point to this is I sold out of every baked good that I was hesitant and fearful to bake. Sold out. And it was because rain or shine, I negated all of my excuses. And guess what? My bake sale must have been over at 3:30. Do you know what time the sun came out? Around 3:15, bright and sunny for the rest of the day. But I sold out of everything and I put my faith to action. And I had to address that fear because that fear was starting to consume me and to hold me back in a place of oppression, you know, where of course, what I sold out didn't give me any fancy circumstances, but it certainly did meet the need that I was trying to accomplish. I met another goal. And not only did I meet a financial goal, I made a psychological and emotional and spiritual goal. That being said, guess what? I'm having another bake sale. I've decided to do it every 2 weeks. And I'm going to keep my signature item, my carrot cake, but I'll change at least 1 or 2 items. This time, coming up this Saturday, is another pop-up bake sale. I will have carrot cake. I will have my lemon citrus pound cake. And last time I made these cute little cheesecake cupcakes, and they were delicious. Even when I tasted it, I was like, wow, that's good. So I'm having carrot cake, citrus pound cake, and 2 sold per 2 cheesecake, strawberry cheesecake cupcakes. And I'm going to create a vanilla bean milk served ice cold. I told my son about it. He said, Mom, you have to serve that on ice. He's absolutely right. So I'm going to create a vanilla bean milk to go along with the cakes. Everything is $5 per item. You just got to I've got to keep putting my faith line in the water. And so you saw me waving around this book. This book is not Divine Madness. This book is God's plan for your finances, because I'm not a financer. I'm not necessarily good with numbers. I'm not good with investing. And I have fallen in love with my budget, which is something I created a year ago. But I read this book daily, and I read it to the point where it's now a ritual, so that it can really feed my soul. But it's one thing in here that I'd like to share with you all. And it says, ask God in faith to show you what to do or how to use what you already have. Ask him to give you a creative idea. God can change your circumstances, but you must be willing to act. You must put your faith line in the water and expect to land a financial blessing. Remember that faith without action is dead. And I ingest this. I've been reading this book, same paragraph, same chapters, for at least 2 months now, so that I can begin to change my mindset. And when I read this, he goes on to talk about putting your faith line in the water, so that when you throw out the line, you don't always know that you're going to catch a fish, but you at least be prepared to dress the line so that you can catch something. You don't know if it's going to be a big fish, a medium fish, or if you just won't pull in anything. But you will never know if you just stand on the shore wishing for a fish. You have to use your action. You have to use your momentum. You have to use your strength. You have to use your skill. And those things will be allotted to us and attributed to us as faith. And God will reward us. So if you don't pull in a fish today, you still go out in the shore, and sometimes you may have to go out a little further. But just start, please. Put your boots on and get out there, get in the water. And if you like to feel the sand or the grit in your toes, you won't know the sensations of truly living and accomplishing if you don't just try. You have to try. And give yourself credit for trying, not just the tangible receipts of things. Give yourself credit for trying, okay? It's important. In addition, you will see that I am a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. I love football. That's another fun fact about me. I love football. I cannot hold a football conversation, but I love the athleticism of the athletes. I love the skill of the game. I love just the endurance of the athletes. And I don't have a favorite position or favorite player, but I do have a favorite team, and I do have a favorite coach. And I like the Pittsburgh Steelers because they don't stay down, which is indicative of my character. I can fall and I can get stuck, but I'm going to see my way out. I don't just allow myself to stay there. And to me, Pittsburgh Steelers are indicative of a team and an effort who just refuses to quit. They always stay to the strategy. They always stay to the end, which is the win. And sometimes they don't achieve it, but I love their tenacity and their diligence to do so. I love Tomlin. I love how he conducts interviews. I love his expressions during the game. And I just admire his ability to stay and believe in his team without giving up. And guess what? I love his wife. I do. I think her name is Kia Wyatt, something like that. I don't remember her name. But I love his wife. You say, well, if you love his wife, why don't you remember her name? Because it's not necessarily her name that I love. I love the spirit that she embodies. She is an entrepreneur, fashion designer, and she has a boutique, and she is her own woman as a comfort and a support and a helpmate to this powerful NFL legend. She stands on her own, and I truly admire her for that. And there are other women out there, but again, because of the Steelers and this coach, him having this wife by his side just sealed it for me. So in honor of NFL kickoff today, I am a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, and I love it because they go for the win, which is what I'm saying to you. Get up, go for the win. Don't sit there. Don't think about it. Get up, put your boots on, get to it. And while you're getting to it, come and get some cake this Saturday, September 12th from 2:30 to 4. I'm changing the times this time. and I'm also changing the products, but it's all good. It's all live. You have to get to it. Get in the game. Get to it. What are you going to do? Get to it. Your gift is waiting for you. Bye-bye.